People who build civilizations are rarely the people society worships. A scientist can spend 20 years helping create technology that changes humanity forever, and still be less famous than someone dancing for 15 seconds on a phone screen. A researcher discovers a breakthrough that could save lives. Meanwhile, an entertainer makes one viral moment and earns more money in a month than that scientist may see in years. At first, this feels unfair, but the deeper you look into society, the more terrifyingly logical it becomes. Because modern civilization does not reward what is most important. It rewards what captures attention. And attention is the most valuable currency on Earth. Why society rewards entertainers more than scientists? We like to believe society values intelligence, innovation, and contribution. But if that were true, teachers would be celebrities. Scientists would have millions of followers. Engineers would be treated like superstars. Instead, the people dominating culture are often influencers, actors, streamers, celebrities, and entertainers. Why? Because human beings are not built to prioritize importance. We prioritize emotion, and entertainers are emotional machines. A scientist may improve your future, but an entertainer controls your present emotions. They make you laugh, distract you, comfort you, shock you, excite you. And in the attention economy, emotion beats logic almost every time. Think about it. Most people will willingly spend 3 hours watching entertainment, but struggle to spend 15 minutes learning something difficult. Not because humans are stupid, but because the brain evolved for survival, not intellectual excellence. Your brain naturally seeks novelty, stimulation, social information, and emotional reward. Entertainment gives all of that instantly. Science usually doesn't. A scientific paper requires concentration. Entertainment requires almost nothing. And in a world filled with infinite content, the easier thing usually wins. But this goes deeper than human psychology. Because entertainment is no longer just entertainment. It is now an industry designed to compete for human attention at the highest level possible. Every platform is fighting to keep you watching. Every algorithm is optimizing for retention. Every creator is competing for clicks. This creates a dangerous system where visibility becomes more valuable than contribution. The person who captures attention often gains more power than the person creating real progress, and the internet amplified this problem massively. A scientist can spend years discovering something revolutionary, but if they cannot communicate it emotionally, society barely notices. Meanwhile, someone with charisma, controversy, or entertainment value can dominate millions of minds overnight. Because the internet rewards speed, emotion, simplicity, and virality, not necessarily depth, not necessarily truth, and definitely not patience. But before blaming society completely, there's another uncomfortable reality. Scientists often create value slowly. Entertainers create value instantly. When someone is stressed after work, they usually do not want a lecture on quantum physics. They want relief. Escape. Dopamine. Entertainment is psychological pain relief for billions of people. And the more stressful society becomes, the more valuable escapism becomes. That is why entertainment industries explode during periods of anxiety, loneliness, and uncertainty. People don't just consume entertainment for fun anymore. They consume it to emotionally survive modern life. But here's where things become dangerous, because once attention becomes the highest form of power, everything starts transforming into entertainment. News becomes entertainment. Politics becomes entertainment. Education becomes entertainment. Even human personalities become performances. People slowly stop asking, what is true? Or what is valuable? And start asking, what is interesting? That shift changes entire civilizations. Because when visibility matters more than contribution, society begins rewarding people who can manipulate attention instead of people who can solve problems. And yet, despite all this, scientists still quietly shape the world more than entertainers ever will. The phone in your hand, The medicine keeping people alive? The internet itself? Modern transportation? Artificial intelligence? None of this exists without scientific progress. The strange reality is this: scientists often build civilization. Entertainers often control civilization's attention. And in the modern world, attention has become power. Maybe that's why some of the smartest people on Earth remain invisible. While millions worship personalities, they will forget within a few years. Because society does not automatically reward importance. It rewards what humans emotionally respond to. And humans are emotional before they are rational.